hi, and welcome back to my channel. What's going on? What's fresh? What's freaky, fresh, and poppin', and freaky, fresh, and poppin'? So I have a terribly boring week this week. I'm doing nothing but working all day, every day this week. I'm doing nothing but working all day, every day this week, and I need a video to post. So I was like, what better way to spend my time than to sit in the bathtub, set up my little camera, and tell you guys about the time that I met the Bachelorette in Mexico. And her two friends, but we'll get to that. I'm trying to keep my videos PG-13, so I put on a shirt so you can't see my titties. Sorry. Okay, so let me think about this Mexico trip really quick. Okay, so it was in August when I hopped on a plane with two of my friends and we went to Mexico. It was my first time out of the country, my first time meeting one of the girls, and my first time meeting a few of the other girls who were meeting us in Mexico. They weren't flying out of St. Louis. Yeah, so we flew out to Mexico for my friend Maddie's birthday. We went out there for a few days and had a fucking blast. Oh my god, it was so fun. We had such a good time. But that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is the time that I met Hannah B, the Bachelorette. So, how it went down. We were staying at this resort. Damn it, I just got this soaking wet. I'm pissed. I look like a fucking wet dog right now. We were staying at this resort. We went to Cancun. Well, we flew into Cancun and then we had to get picked up in a really nice SUV type deal by somebody who worked for the hotel, I guess. And they had to drive us from the airport to our resort. It was probably our last day, maybe second to last day or something, and we decided to go out to eat because the resort was all inclusive, so we could eat all we wanted, and they had all these really nice restaurants there. And we went to I think it was Asian food. I honestly don't really remember. But when we got in there, a few of my girlfriends that I was with, they were like, "Oh my god, I think that might be Hannah B from The Bachelorette. And Demi and Heather." Honestly, if I'm being honest, I had no clue who Heather and Demi were. I knew Hannah B. I knew who Hannah B was just because she was The Bachelorette, and my grandma loves that show, so she's always watching that shit. So they were like, "Oh my god, I think that's her." And I was like, "No, I don't know, blah, blah, blah." And we were kind of talking, trying to pull up a picture, on Google to make sure that that was actually her. We were like, why the hell would they be that's so crazy that we're just staying at the same resort as them. They were like, "Oh my god, it'd be so cool if they would come eat with us or come take a picture with us and blah blah blah," but everyone was too scared to ask. So I was like, "Okay ladies, give me 1 minute and I'll get this taken care of." So I downed a few mojitos. I guess after they had paid and they were walking out, they had to walk past our table. They were walking by and I was like, "Excuse me, I'm really sorry, excuse me." And Hannah goes, "Oh god." I'm pretty sure they just wanted to enjoy their vacation and go unnoticed for a little bit, but my drunk ass was like, "Oh, I was like, "Hey, are you Hannah?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool. My grandma loves your show. It would be so awesome if we could take a picture so I could send it to her." So we did. We took a group picture. Insert here. So yeah, so that happened, and I didn't post about it because they asked us not to post the picture. I'm guessing because they didn't want to deal with people being "Oh my god, they're at this resort, let's go stalk them," and freaking. I didn't post the picture on my story or anything just because I didn't want them to get kidnapped and killed. Now it's December 4th. Today is December 4th, so I figured they're definitely not in Mexico anymore, I don't think. Anyways, so we were just chit-chatting really quick before they headed out, and there was this bar at our resort called JoJo's or Yo-Yo's. I don't really know which one or how you say it. I don't know, we just kept calling it JoJo's. So I was like, "Oh my god, they're doing karaoke tonight at JoJo's. If you guys aren't busy, you should come." And they were like, oh yeah, like we'll see. And I was like, okay, like blah blah blah. And we said bye and whatever. They were really sweet, really nice. And then we were talking and we were like, they're probably like not gonna come, but how fun would that be if we got to party with all of them? Bitch, you better believe they showed up and they partied with us, and it was so fun. From what I remember, I was doing karaoke and I was rapping Cash Shit by Megan Thee Stallion, and I rapped Act Up by the City Girls, and then I got banned from doing karaoke anymore. We did shots, we danced. Demi and I, her and I like had like our own like little like deep conversation, which I thought was like really kind of really neat, just because it was like not similar situations, but like we're both gay, and she came out like on TV, so I was just like talking to her about that, just like asking like how that went, and just like kind of getting advice and just trying to learn from, you know, learn from somebody. So that's how I like actually knew her. I didn't really know her from the TV show, but now obviously I do because I looked her up. So yeah, she was just like really sweet. They were all so nice. They were such a good time. We just turned up at Yo-Yo's. That was it. All three of them actually followed me on Instagram. So as of today, December 4th, 8:23 p.m., the only girl who still follows me is my bitch Demi. I love that woman. Such a good time. She was so fun. She reminded me, like, not like a lot of me, but she kind of like reminded me of me. She was just like a little crazy, kind of short, and a little bit gay. For some reason, I caught the unfollow button from Heather and Hannah B, which is fine, because I took a screenshot when they followed me. Now, the only true one is my girl Demi. And Demi, if you're watching this, baby, you have my heart, you have my soul, you are my life. Please don't unfollow me after this. That was it. Then we went our separate ways. I really don't even remember like what happened or how I left or how they left or like what, but I do know that I woke up alive the next day, barely, just in time to catch our flight to go home. And while we were like walking out of the resort main entrance to get into our little shuttle car to get to the airport, we saw all three of them standing there, and I had my little skinny black sunglasses on. I had a shot of tequila in me and some champagne in me, all complimentary. It was amazing, dude. I love Mexico. It's so fun. And I walked out and I was like, bye, love you bitches. And they were like, bye. So yeah, there's the story about the time that I met Hannah Brown, Demi, and Heather in Mexico. Thanks for watching.